First, though, we bring you some breaking transfer news. We can go live to New York to join our chief correspondent, Kaveh Solokol.
We know that the negotiations between the player and the club have been going on for some time. And there were reports earlier about, a deal's in place, and it's not quite that far. But we're told today that there is increasing optimism among both parties that a deal is going to get closer. So things are trending in the right direction from sign a new and improved long-term deal. More optimistic.
Arsenal ready to shock Europe with Blockbuster Barcola move. PSG star winger could be the next Emirates superstar. Arsenal are reportedly preparing for one of the biggest transfer moves of the summer as they continue to monitor Paris Saint-Germain winger Bradley Barcola. The highly rated French international has emerged as a top target for Mikel Arteta, who is determined to add more pace, creativity, and attacking quality to his squad ahead of the new season. Although no agreement has been reached and PSG remain reluctant to sell one of their brightest young stars, speculation continues to grow that Arsenal could test the French champions with a huge offer. Could Barcola become the next superstar to light up the Emirates Stadium? Fans are eagerly waiting for the latest updates as the transfer window heats up. Stay tuned for all the breaking Arsenal news, transfer rumors.
Super talented midfielder from the Moroccan national team. The first thing we have to say is congratulations to Morocco, because Bouhaddi had the possibility to represent also the French national team, but Morocco, with an important work behind the scenes, have been able to get the green light from the player right before the start of the World Cup, and so a very good job by Morocco. Also, the player always wanted to be a Morocco representative, but then it's still important to see the federation pushing and getting things done. So Bouhaddi doing fantastic against Brazil on his World Cup debut. Imagine, 18 years old. If you look at the numbers, it's been absolutely unbelievable what he achieved against the fantastic legends of the game, like Casemiro, like Fabinho, Lucas Paquetá, and all the others. So Bouhaddi, special, fantastic. Lille extended his contract before the World Cup. That was a smart move to be in control of the situation. But it's also true that Lille are, first of all, aware of what's going to happen next. Lille know very well that top clubs will be coming for Bouhaddi, because even before the World Cup, some of the biggest clubs in the world started some conversations with his agents. I can tell you that between January and now, for sure, he's been approached by Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain love Bouhaddi. At the moment, they are not so busy with midfielders on the market, so that's the point. But Paris Saint-Germain absolutely love Bouhaddi, and they've been tracking him for a long time. Then we have to mention also that English clubs started having conversations for Bouhaddi. For example, there were direct contacts with Arsenal and direct contacts also with Liverpool. So both clubs had meetings with the agents of the player. But now, shining at the World Cup, one of the best talents around in midfield, I told you so many times here on the channel, is going to be the summer of midfielders. And so imagine with a new face, a new talent, 18 years old, goes to the World Cup, shines against Brazil. Now, probably all the clubs will be jumping on this opportunity. We will see what's going to happen, but for sure, an interesting situation to follow. More to say, World Cup